J. Prince Jr. instantly had old girl standing on the side of him who was recording, and then instantly they put her out there at the end of the day, and it really gonna backfire on everybody. And I know a lot of people they scared. People scared to even comment because they know it was an instantly setup because Quavo said that his security wasn't supposed to blow right then and there. His security wanted to wait, and Offset instantly came out and said, like, hold on, Jay Prince, why would you even let Takeoff even get sent up like that? So people got to really look at this, man, and take notes on that. And people got to really look at it, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess earlier in the day he had posted a video. They were driving around Houston with Jay Prince. They were celebrating his birthday, and then at the end, it was the argument that ended up breaking out. They did say that Quavo at the end he had.
What did the DA say?
The DA said that there was a fatal shooting, a fatal incident that someone was sent up at 2:40, and the victim was found on arrival, where there were two other victims that were taken in private vehicles. They said that later on they didn't release the identity of anyone until the family was completely notified and everything was ID'd. Later on, they confirmed exactly who it was. That it was Takeoff.
Why wasn't Quavo like? Why didn't Quavo even try to even? All he did. Why was Quavo walking up at the last minute?
They said
when he was the one who started the argument. R.I.P. Takeoff, man. At the end of the day, because it's always somebody else who in your circle who get you sent up or get you into a jam where you can't get out of. That's why this be blowing me, boy, at the end of the day, because people sit back and look at it from a whole different perspective. When Quavo walked up at the last minute, when he was in the middle of everything. So you mean to tell me they ran like security instantly blew at Takeoff and didn't say nothing to Quavo?
Well, and then afterwards, Quavo had to be carried out because he fainted.
Who's to say Quavo fainted? Because from what old boy said, the dude, Marcus Brown, he was right on the side of him. He had on a blue shirt with the yellow do-rag. I want y'all to look at the fact that this is something that the eyewitness said that Quavo never fainted. They said Quavo was like, hey, Takeoff. They said he was crying, man, hysterically. Takeoff. Like, I want y'all to really look at it, man. RP Takeoff, man, because Quavo knew for a fact he could have instantly prevented, he could have instantly smacked that dude's hand when dude ran up. You got to understand, he saw everything before it happened. And from what the bodyguard saying, the two dudes who ran off the side, them was the main ones who instantly was already into it.
Right.
Takeoff. Like, them was the ones who was looking at his chain. You can never go in public. That's why I say you got to have security when y'all go out there, man.
Everywhere.
People sit back and look at this and be like, oh, no, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. How many people is it going to take to get sent up for people to keep saying that? For people to change or rekindle their statement?
Well, I mean, it's why does it have to be that every time? Like they were there, and the thing is it sounds like the way that Takeoff, it happened. It came from behind him.
Man, they said they put 40 on his top.
I mean,
you hear me? I'm gonna let you know when they said they put 40 up there. I'm like 40K. No, they said 400K. Boy, I said, oh no, man. And the thing is, they took his chain in the midst of everything. Why would y'all like Quavo? At the end of the day, how couldn't you see this happening? Where did you run off to? At the end of the day, you ain't instantly be like, well, my uncle, I'm finna make sure my uncle, even if they blowing, y'all know how it is. If y'all in the hood, man, duck down and grab your people. Grab your people and instantly run the other way. You gotta run the opposite way of where they blowing that, man. RP to that man Takeoff. And when I talked to his cousin, Shaniqua, she instantly said that it was a setup. She said that the people who was there wanted his chain. And this remind me of Duke the Jeweler, man. If y'all new to the channel, man, hit the like button on phone now. Hey, it's merch. They set him up.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely what it sounds like, especially where the fact that, they had this came from behind him, and there was about, like they said, there was about 40 people. Everyone was, gathered outside at the end.
Who was old girl? This is what I'm trying to figure out, man. The DA said that it was 2 girls there. Who was old girl?
I don't know. There was a 23-year-old girl who had to go to the
who instantly came in, who was in the mix of it.
Yeah, she was in the mix.
Like, you gotta understand, man, it was a lot of people got caught up between this, man. And I know people sit back and be like, you know what? Is this like facts? It's facts, y'all. Hit the like button if you're new to the channel, man. RP Duke the Jeweler, RP Boosie Cousin, and RP to that man Takeoff, man. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that, man, it was too many people like over a dice game. Come on, man. Y'all make too much money and y'all grown. Jay Prince Jr. almost 40 years old, man, and you sitting right there shooting dice. And you sitting right there, you got security protect the people, but security end up blowing at the people that they protected. Come on now. It don't make no sense, man. Like, what is this, man? At the end of the day, we know for a fact that the DA, man, what did the DA say, man?
They said that the news came in around 2:40 that it was reported from like a neighboring business, because I guess there was multiple businesses connected. One of them called in before even anyone actually called in there. And then when they arrived, Takeoff was already, it was too
he already got sent up.
Yeah, there was a woman actually when there was the initial call that came in, but then additional calls came in, and someone had called in, and there was a nurse who was there, and so she had tried to help, because initially they tried to move him. They thought that maybe they could get him to bring him faster to the place.
Why would they even touch him? First of all, can you please ask the DA why would they even touch him, man?
I mean, the only thing
because they supposed to left him right there, and they supposed to instantly been like, hey, man, it's crazy. They supposed to be instantly getting down on dude who did it. Right. Like, dude who did it, he instantly hopped in Jay Prince Jr. backseat of that black truck.
Right. I mean, the thing is when sometimes stuff happens, people go into panic mode. They don't know what to do. They might have thought they'd been able to get him help faster if they brought him to the help instead of waiting for the help to come to him. But at that case, you know what I mean? What can you do in this situation?
Man, what you can do, first of all, and anybody who in the comment section who think Jay Prince Jr. real life could have avoided this, man, is either you gonna allow it or avoid it. At the end of the day, you can't think for nobody else, because everybody out there drunk, everybody out there off the perks, everybody out there toting. You got to really understand and pay attention to what's going on, man, because it's people sitting back playing games, and life is too short, man. Hit the like button if you think life too short, man. If you think these people just out here just loafing, hit the like button, man. If you think that Takeoff kind of got himself into a messed up predicament, I want y'all to let me know and get in the chat. What ain't no sense in looking if you ain't gonna give your input. I don't care if you got a big paragraph. At the end of the day, you tell them what you think happened or what you know happened. At the end of the day, we know for a fact you can't change what's already occurred, but you can also sit back and be like, you know what? Takeoff, he should have been with Offset, because Offset get right up out the jam, man. That's why Cardi B called him. And if you really look at it, Cardi B was into it with Sweetie only because Offset got, man, y'all know what Offset and Sweetie, boy, y'all know what happened between them, boy. I ain't even got to say it, boy. Hit that like button, boy. I know they mess with the numbers. They always be messing with the numbers, but people sit back. Let me show y'all my face. Hold on. On phone now. Hold on, folks. On phone now. Hit that like button, folks. If y'all like how I look, boy. Hey, RP Duke the Jeweler, man. RP the guys, boy.
You know, it was sad because they had just talked about how Takeoff was like saying how he wants his flowers while he's here, right? That was like 12 days ago he did that interview. It's like barely 2 weeks ago. And then this happens. You know what I mean?
Man, at the end of the day, I know for a fact that Takeoff, man, if y'all new to the channel, hit the like button, folks. Hit the like button, folks. All you gotta do is click. G, at the end of the day, we already know RP Takeoff, G, because they could have protected that man. Y'all protected him all these years, man. Ain't nothing. He ain't even been into no beef. But then all of a sudden, he gets sent up hanging with one of the guys, so-called one of the guys. Man, they should have never even went out there with them, man. They should have instantly not checked in, but because at the end of the day, you ain't got to check in, boy. You can go wherever you want to go, but once you cross into Houston, what you gotta say, if you famous, you gotta be like, okay, I gotta get in touch with these people and check in. Get your extra boy, get your goof, boy. At the end of the day, boy, ain't no checking in, boy.
A lot of the comments say that it was definitely a setup.
Do y'all think it was set up, man? Hit the like button, man. If y'all think it was set up, man, we got 1,000 people in the building. Hey, if y'all think it was a setup, man, let me know. If y'all think that Takeoff them just got into an argument, man, they sat there and said Jay Prince Jr. put $400K on that man. And I'm hitting the wood telling y'all what they said. Like real talk. At the end of the day, we already know for a fact, hit the like button.
I mean, the thing is a lot of people say they gave credit because the group didn't take their drama outside, but they did have reported drama in October. And that's why the two of them were down in Houston.
What happened with Duke? What happened with Duke? At the end of the day, what happened with Duke? They ain't do all that for Duke. What happened to Duke, man?
Yeah.
RP Duke the Jeweler, boy. Boy, y'all know for a fact, man, if y'all rocking with if y'all rocking G, RP Takeoff, G, if y'all rocking with Migos, G, regardless of what's going on, boy, they gonna play with the numbers. If y'all rocking with Duke, man, hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. I want to let y'all know, man. They said that the man Takeoff was there. He had no move on him. They said that all the moves, they left him in the car, and the only people who had moved were the people who was supposed to be protected, Takeoff and Quavo. And then Offset came with his homies. But you know, Offset don't even really rock with Takeoff or Quavo because y'all know what happened. People know what happened.
Yeah. So they reported that there was some drama between Quavo and Offset because I guess Sweetie and Offset had something going on. And then reportedly Quavo and Takeoff were down in Houston just themselves working on the project because of what, like, I guess the drama that had happened. So it was reported that they were talking about maybe like I don't know what you would call it, breaking up, or like disassembling the group because of the situation. But
I think it was basically they wanted to change that he had 7 chains around his neck, and you know his dreads long, and then the way that they twisted, it'd be blocking it. So if somebody try to reach over and snatch the chain, they wouldn't. It's like they'll end up grabbing one of the dreads, and then his head would be going over like this, and after his head going over like that, y'all instantly see them instantly try to connect with the chain, and then by that time they connect, somebody had been walked up.
Yeah.
Instantly.
I mean,
like
that's the thing.
At the end of the day, I know for a fact that it's a lot of people sit back and be like, you know what? Takeoff didn't deserve it. Like Takeoff, he sat there and looked at this from a whole different perspective. But people know that whenever you outside with your jewelry on, I don't care if you got 10 security with you, boy, you gotta instantly.
Yeah.
You gotta either tuck it or have it to where the big chain over the little chain, so they won't try to snatch the little chain because the big chain grab your neck, and you feel me?
Yeah. I know, it's like you gotta be so careful.
But why is they saying Boosie like tried to act like once Boosie hid behind a wall and Boosie was looking, Boosie nephew, the 19-year-old, you know the 19-year-old, the one with the dreads like this. Do y'all know the 19-year-old? Hit the like button if y'all know the 19-year-old. I think he has something to do with Duke the Jeweler. I don't know. I think he did because they said he the one that owned the GMC, but I don't know. So I'm looking at the fact that it's no way that Boosie nephew at that situation right after this just happened with Duke the Jeweler. So therefore, Boosie nephew was there. They said Boosie nephew had the blick on him.
I mean, when you drive down there, you can carry whatever you want, and plus, you are where you are. You're in Houston, so it's different there.
That's why they said that.
It's different.
That's exactly why they said that. And I sit back and I look at it like I look at it from a different perspective than everybody else. I look at it like, you know what? RIP Takeoff, first of all. Second of all, why did they bring the wrong, like why did they even bring them people with them? Like the same people who was in the car with Takeoff, then was the same people who was on the side of him, that old girl with the brown hoodie.
I mean, obviously, we know with everything that happens, it's like people are always watching everybody.
People be watching, man. People be instantly. Boy, I'm telling you, people need to calm down, boy. Man, they business, man. Stay in their lane, man. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that it's RIP Takeoff or none. RIP Duke the Jeweler, boy.
I mean, there's a lot of different things that have been.
Yeah, Hey, if y'all think that it was a setup that came from the people who they came out there and was protected by, I want y'all to throw it in the chat right now. Boy, throw them nines in the chat if y'all think it was a setup. Throw them sixes, man. Throw them sixes in the chat if y'all think that Takeoff real live could have easily avoided it because the people that he was with could have changed it.
I mean, someone was asking why wouldn't he try to duck down? If it's behind you, you can't see necessarily what's coming right behind you unless it's someone behind you that's looking out for you.
At the end of the day, boy, they said it was only 3 people that was protecting him.
Yeah.
And y'all know for a fact, if it's 3 people protecting you, why is it that somebody come up behind you? The people behind you is the people that's with you. And that's what they said on phone now.
I mean, there's a level that you can only protect yourself, you know.
But you shouldn't have to be aware. Like, you got to understand, man, they was talking about a basketball game. How a dice game and a basketball game got something to do with each other. I want you to tell me that.
At 2:30 in the morning.
At 2:30 in the morning, you talking about how he hooping.
Oh, man.
At the end of the day, on phone them, if y'all think that basketball, y'all talking about basketball game, don't nobody care about no basketball. Y'all that drunk. Y'all that have perks, bro. Where y'all want to talk about, so, oh yeah, man, I told you I'm gonna be hooping later on. How did it start, man? Why did you turn the camera on at the end? Why did y'all turn the camera? Why did y'all turn the camera on at the end, G? Tell me that. I want to know. Give me some answers.